Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Let's Go Pokemon Podcast. Of course, it's me, Brandon, alongside.
Hey guys, it's Jay, and let's
No,
get
wait.
right. No,
Before we get into the episode, sorry, I wanted to interrupt you.
it's
Say
okay.
this. Let us give a moment of thanks to the Self Road. If you guys haven't heard, the Self Road, which was a grassroots Pokemon Go community movement organization, I guess is the best way to describe them.
Yeah.
Where they were basically the main groups that did all the gathering of data to see like about how many, so that way we can have about the percentages of eggs, shiny rates, how difficult a raid boss would be, the Team Go Rockets, like all those stuff and all that. Unfortunately, they have closed down the website basically.
F in the chat, RIP, pour one out for Sylph Road.
And we both use them because like they had a bunch of stuff. Even if you don't like need all the information, like what, like that's how I found our Discord and all that. I think
Yeah.
for like our town and all that. Then like the nests and all that.
Oh yeah, it's great.
R.I.P. Moment of silence for them.
Pour one. Let's all pour one. Actually no. I'll take back that statement. But RIP Sylph Road. Never forget he. Thank you for everything you done. RIP.
Yep. Anyway, now let's get on to the episode. I feel like we should have done that because they're a big thing in the Go community.
Very.
All right, you want to go, Jay, or do you want me to go?
I'll start off.
All right.
All right, for our upcoming Spotlight Hour, we're going to be having Skorupi, which can be shiny, by the way. I'm still looking for that shiny. And its bonus is going to be double XP for evolving Pokemon. So, I mean, if you have some stragglers laying around that you need to evolve, now's the time to evolve them.
And if you have any dex entries you need to do, that could also be a good time to do them too.
Oh, that's right.
Because you get the double XP for evolving, then the new dex entry too. Remember in the good old days whenever you would just like spam evolve a bunch of Caterpies or Pidgeys to get a bunch of XP and all that?
Yeah, I remember.
Yep, good times. Alright, the next raid out is going to be Regigigas, who can be shiny.
I'm ready for it.
Yep. I mean, if you need it, I'll help you out. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, I only have one now because I used to have two, but then I traded one away.
And also, RIP, I couldn't get that shiny Tapu Fini. Maybe next time.
It's still in the raids.
I know. But it's going to be an endeavor trying to find people to help with that.
Endeavor Todoroki? Wait. Yeah, Todoroki is the last name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Dabi Todoroki. Yeah, okay, yeah.
God.
My hero reference, if anybody was wondering. But anyway, This Sunday is going to be Community Day, and we're going to be getting a new shiny Pokemon for Community Day in Fennekin. So evolve Fennekin all the way up to Delphox, and they will learn the move Blastborn for the charge move, as well as it can also learn Mystic Fire, which is also another charge move. So what I would recommend probably doing it is like, I mean, you can either teach it a move after it evolves, and that will probably be Mystic Fire, or you can just make it have another move. No, like two moves and then evolve it. Then boom, you get both. So unlike Blastborn, you can still teach it Mystic Fire after the event.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just like, yes. And like always, it's going to be a $1 USD ticket. Oh, you want to go with the event bonuses, Jay, or you want me to?
I got it.
Alright.
So for our event bonuses, we're going to have the following. Triple Stardust for catching Pokemon, double catch candy, and double the chance for XL candy for players level 31 and up. Instance lure modules, not including the daily adventure instance, will last up to 3 hours. We also got 5 snapshot surprises, and the next two will last from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. local time. And there's also going to be a 50% less Stardust trades and one extra special trade.
And I just realized I've got to say for what time to what time Community Day is. Let me pull that up because I'm 90% sure it's 2 to 5. I just want to double check that. It is from 2 to 5 p.m. your local time on Sunday, May 21st. All right, and I'm off that day, luckily.
Nice.
There will also be, like always, it's gonna be a 4-star raid after Community Day. That's gonna have its evolution. Um, Brimix? Brimix, right?
Breakson.
Braxum.
Yeah, Breakson.
Yeah. And like always, you can auto remote it, and you can auto remote this. You can only do regular and premium raid passes for this. Then after you beat it for 30 minutes, Fennekin's gonna be spawning. Gonna have the same shiny rate as Community Day, and it's I think within 300 meters, which is like 0.18 miles. I think if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Because like,
right.
ironically, they just stopped putting the distance, the radius it spawns from the gym afterwards. But I'm assuming it's gonna be that. And don't forget, there's gonna be field research tasks that can get you Fennekin Encounter, Stardust, Ultra Balls, and much more. Alright, so what has been breaking the internet today is the next event, which we got from the Pokemoners. They found some of this data like about a month ago. Like, everybody was like, okay, what is this? Because it wasn't exactly, you can kind of tell what it was, but not 100%. But now we got the confirmation and the announcement by Niantic.
Nice.
Do you want to go, or do you want me to?
Shit, I'll go. Okay, so our next event is gonna be Rising Shadows. It'll start on May 22nd, 10 a.m., and it'll end on Sunday, May 28th at 8 p.m. local time. And during this event, we're gonna be introduced to Shadow Raids, and not to be confused with Raid Shadow Legends. Let's see. Shadow Raids cannot be joined with remote passes, and Shadow Raids do not give team bonus Premier Balls. So
ironically, we have the Premier Ball today out.
No, not ironically. You chose that.
No,
one.
no.
Out of everything behind the shelf, you chose this because you wrote the script.
No, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly forgot about the Premier thing.
You ain't gotta lie to kick it, Brandon. See, guys, he's lying to kick it.
Okay, you're the one that complains about my bad memory, and you actually think I remember this. And you're the one that complains about my bad memory.
Come on. Earlier, you say, yeah, I need to do some final touches to the script, so you could have taken a look at it.
Yeah, I did. I remember writing this down, but I forgot about it.
Good times.
Because you gotta remember, sometimes I have an amazing memory. Sometimes I'm a goldfish. It's either or. I can only remember something from like 3 years ago, or forget what I said 10 minutes after I say it. And there's some experience on the latter part.
Yeah.
Alright, but let's get on. Let's
get back on track real quick.
So we're gonna have 3 and 5 star tier raid. So for the 3 and 5 star tier raid Shadow Raid bosses, they will grow enraged as you battle them, giving them a boost in attack and defense. That's one of the things they note about the Shadow Raids and all that. At 3 and 5 star raids, the bosses will get enraged and get like a boost to attack and defense. Now here's some more information about the Shadow Raids. We're going to be going, right now we're just going in depth about the Shadow Raids and what they told us about them, before we get on to more about the Rising Shadow event. So there's going to be a new item introduced. Purified Gems. You can use those to subdue Shadow Raid bosses. The way you get Purified Gems is by getting Shadow Shards, which you get from defeating Team Go Rocket Grunts. You collect enough Shadow Shards, you'll be able to purify them basically with something that Professor Willow created. It's called a Shard Refiner, and that will get you a Purified Gem. So, unknown at the moment to how many Shadow Shards it takes to make one Purified Gem. Could be 6, could be less, could be more. We gotta wait and see. And also, we don't know how many they'll be dropping. Is it gonna be like the mystery components, where it's like each time you defeat a gun, they drop one piece, and then all 6 create the Team Go Lido radar and all that?
Yeah.
Who knows? So the reason this is important is because you can use Purified Gems in Shadow Raids. So there's 2 ways you can use them. You can use them in a Shadow. Using them will temporarily lower the attack and defense of the Shadow Pokemon during the raid. you can also stack them with other people. So I use one, you use one, they'll stack together.
Right.
And then also, if you use enough of them, the Shadow Raid boss will subdue and go back to a non-enraged state. So those are the three important things to know about the Purify gems. Alright, now back to the Rising Shadow event. This is something you're excited about.
Yeah. Okay, so during this event, we're going to have the return of Shadow Mewtwo. And for the first time, Shadow Mewtwo can be shiny. Let's go, guys.
I think this is also the first time in general any Shadow Legendary can be shiny, if I remember correctly.
Massive dub. Also, Niantic, when are we going to get Armored Mewtwo back? I want a hundo of Armored Mewtwo.
Maybe the 5-year anniversary of the movie?
5 years?
Anniversary of the movie.
Oh.
Because the
Oh,
Armor Mewtwo was released to coincide with the Pokemon. It's basically a
remake.
Remake of
Okay, yeah, I remember now. I was like 5-year anniversary. What are you talking about? I completely forgot about that movie, to be honest with you guys. But while Brandon's looking at
See, the animation just like threw me off. That's why I didn't really watch it.
Yeah.
And the voices.
Yeah, it looked really creepy. Not gonna lie.
Well, see, it's like I'm not a big. It kind of looked a little bit like claymation, and I'm not just a big. In general, I'm not really that big of a fan of it. Especially when it was like it wasn't like claymation. It's like it's actual clay, and they shot by shot it, scene by scene.
Yeah.
It was like animated and all that, and it was just like really weird for me.
Yeah, it was a really weird art style that they went with the movie.
All right, go on while I look that up, Jace. So that way maybe you can have an idea of when it could come back.
Okay,
if it comes back, this is just a guess.
And it will be in the raids on Saturday, May 27th, 10 a.m. to Sunday, May 28th at 8 p.m. local time. And the Shadow Raids, we're going to be having the following. From May 22nd, 10 a.m. to Sunday, May 28th, 8 p.m. local time, we're going to be having these Shadow Raids.
Maybe next year. Because it was released in Japan in 2019. Yeah. And then in the States in 2020. So in a year or two, we could get it back maybe. Armored Mewtwo maybe.
Yeah, fingers crossed, guys.
And again, that's just our speculation. Like, they can never release it again for all they know.
And this is just us taking a shot in the dark about this.
Well, part of me would kind of like them to release it, but kind of them doesn't at the same time because, it's so rare having one.
Yeah, but be nice, but also, wouldn't you want a shiny Armored Mewtwo?
Okay, fair point. What? You only can see Mewtwo when it's in the armor and all that, though.
Hey, but still, a shiny's a shiny.
Yeah, but
as much as I hated saying the same, because there are some shinies out there that do not, they shouldn't even be considered shinies.
Gengar, Glaceon, Leafeon. Trying to think of another one that's just super. It's super noticeable,
not noticeable.
Garchomp.
Oh yeah.
Garchomp shiny is barely any different than regular Garchomp.
Yeah, it's awful.
It's just a slight tint change. It's super hard to notice.
Lame. But back to what I was saying about the Shadow Raids. So for the Shadow Raids, in the 1-star Shadows, we have Poliwag, Machop, Beldum, which all can be shiny, and we're also gonna have Bellsprout. In the 3-star Shadows, we're gonna have Sneasel, which can be shiny, Bayleaf, Quilava, and Croconaw. And then for the regular raids, we have 1-stars, Clefairy, Tentacool, Meryl, which all can be shiny, and we're gonna also be having Skrelp and Poplio. 3-stars, we're gonna have Lapras, Mawa, which can be shiny. We're also gonna have Magneton and Empoleon, goated water type, water steel gang.
I also want to make this quick side note that Shadow Raids are going to be under the control of Team Go Rocket. So that's how you're going to be able to know if you can possibly have a Shadow Raid in it or not, is if it's being controlled by Team Go Rocket. Non-Shadow Raids are going to be like regular gyms.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And that's pretty self-explanatory too.
Wait, did you go over the date, the times and date?
Yeah, I'm on the raids right now.
Okay, because I just didn't. I can't remember you saying, like, the when it's gonna be the Shadow Rays and when
Yeah.
Michi's gonna be in them.
No, I said that.
Okay.
And then lastly, Tapu Fini and the 5 stars until May 24th, 10 a.m. And then it'll be Regigigas
And both of the
afterwards.
both of those can be shiny.
Yes. Mega Pinsar until May 24th, then it'll switch over to Altaria. Our wild encounters, we're going to have Ekans, Koffing, Houndour, Poochyena, and Skorupi, which all can be shiny. And we're also going to be having Golbat, Stunky, and if you're lucky, you can even encounter a Heatscream Quillfish or a Scraggy.
Yep, so the event bonuses for Shadow Rising are going to be Timgo Rocket will appear more in stops and balloons. Field Research will grant you Mystery Components and Stardust. And it looks like the last part of the seasonal special research is going to be unlocked during this event. And the way Niantic describes it and all that, it looks like it's gonna get you the Master Ball.
Ooh.
Which, for those of you guys that don't know, in the main series game, the Master Ball is basically a cannot fail Pokeball. You throw it at any Pokemon, it will catch it no matter what. Unless, it's owned by another trainer, but any wild Pokemon, you throw it, boom. It can be full health, it doesn't matter, it will catch it automatically.
Yeah.
It can be the hardest Pokemon with a low catch rate, catches it in one go. Now, everybody's talking about this. Like, I've heard some people complaining about this, and like the arguments are a little bit valid, because they were saying this should have come out earlier, especially now with the shiny legendaries having a guaranteed catch when you get them and all that.
Yeah.
So if they want that, then this would be a perfect time to get those. And like them saying is like, is there really a point to getting them now? Now that we have like shiny legendaries are guaranteed catches and all that, I'm like, you guys make a valid point. And they did. I like, you can use them to catch the Galarian boards, and which is like, a really good example, or like a shiny wild Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we're audio only right now.
Yeah, but we're almost done anyway.
Yeah.
I gotta remember to close some stuff later.
Yeah, that's what I did earlier today on my phone.
Yeah. But anyway, so, like they were saying, is like, what's the point of having it if there's like nothing really worthwhile to try to use? And I'm like, you guys make a valid point, but at the same time, we can use them on the Galarian boards. Now, you can make the counter arguments like that could be a waste because, they could have terrible stats if you're somebody that's going for PvP. And I'm like, that's honestly, that's a good argument in all honesty. You don't want to waste your one Master Ball considering that's, and especially if you're a PvP player and that has like crap stats. Now, if you're casual, honestly, that would be a perfect thing to use it on. So, like, I'm excited for the Master Ball. I just gotta be careful on what I want to use it on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting that we will ever see the Master Ball in Pokemon Go. This is really, I was really caught off guard when I saw this. I'm like, ain't no way, because when I saw the announcement, it's like, because when Niantic, no, not even Niantic, when Pokemon Go tweeted an image of all the Pokeballs in the game, and there was one in the middle that's like grayed out and everything. I was like, oh, that's a Master Ball right there. I'm calling it.
Now,
Seen it.
I'm hoping this means we get other Pokeballs. Because think about it. Heavy Ball, Love Ball, Moon Ball, Lure Ball, Dive Ball, Dusk Ball, Net Ball, Repeat Ball, Timer Ball.
Timer Ball.
Then now you can. I don't think you can get it anymore in the main series games. The Dream Ball.
R.I.P.
Actually, I want to look that up later. I don't even know if you can get it. The Luxury Ball. I know I'm forgetting some. The Fast Ball. The Quick Ball. There's so many little things that you can get in. Like, I think it would take a little bit of coding to like make it work and all that, but it'll be such an interesting thing. And like, I personally something that I would love to see in the game, like having more variety of Pokeballs besides the standard Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball. Then, obviously the Premier Balls when you do raids, and the Beast Ball whenever you got them for Ultra Beast.
Yeah. Honestly, if there's one Pokeball I could choose out of all of them that could be in the game, definitely the Quick Ball, because I want to see if I can catch the Pokemon like on just like, I guess like the first turn, quote unquote.
Yeah.
And that way I can
It'll be the first throw, I guess.
Yeah, first throw.
All right, so let's see. So before we end this today, we got the next community days announced. Next one is going to be Saturday, June 10th, Sunday, July 9th, and that's going to be a community day classic. And then July, Sunday, July 30th, which is weird. It's at the end of the month. I don't think they ever done it on the last day of the month. Because I think that's the last day, isn't it?
No, I think there's the July 31st. Oh no, never mind. I lied.
No. I was on June. Yeah, this is July 31st, the second to last day. And then Sunday, August 13th.
No, we got our summer cut out.
Yep. So anyway, Jay, anything? Well, oh yeah, I forgot that the leaks said one of these is gonna be Poliwag, Froakie. I think it's gonna be the last one. And then I can't remember what the leak said about the other ones.
For the
community days, yeah.
Community days.
I kind of hope some of them are true because I wouldn't mind a Poliwag again. That way I can get the evolution line because I only have a Politoed fully evolved. And Froakie, everybody's waiting on Froakie. Froakie is the
Froakie.
out of Gen 6.
So honestly, if Froakie Community Day is not July 30th, I will rage.
Why?
Because we're doing Fennekin this Sunday, then next is gonna be a classic, which it's up in the air for which it's gonna be, and then because I like the pattern of like if it's a classic, then next starter, then whatever.
No, but it's not gonna be because here's the thing though. You gotta remember. Hold on. Let me try to see if I can get this Cerebi real fast. But Petey has the information too. Cause see, it's gonna be in August because here's the thing. Wait. Okay, yeah, so this is today. So January was Chespin.
Yeah.
Then we had Noibat, Slowpoke, Togetic, then Fennekin. So they and then between those we had in January we had a Community Day Classic. Then in April we had another Community Day Classic.
Mm-hmm.
So between so we had February, March, and April between the two starters. It's probably going to be a 3 to 4 break between those again. So June, July, August probably, or September. It's going to be so August or September. Now, honestly, is when Froakie's probably going to happen.
Fair enough.
Because yeah, they used to do like one like starter, non-starter, starter, non-starter. But now they've done like starter, couple of favorites, starter, couple of favorites, starter. And they need to do that to space them out, because think about it. Then everybody's going to be like, oh, when's Alolan, if they do it, like, too soon.
Yeah.
And then Galar. And then Paldea.
Yeah, fair enough.
And anything else, Jay, before, because the only other thing I got to announce is that we have gotten confirmation for when home compatibility for Scarlet and Violet is going to be happening. It's going to be happening May 24th.
That's just around the corner.
And the thing I like about this that they said is like, so you can take a Pokemon, if a Pokemon exists in the game, it can be transferred. So say you get a Pikachu from Paldea in Scarlet and Violet, you can transfer that Pikachu to Arceus or BDSP or Sword and Shield, and then send him back to Paldea if you want to. Because before it used to be once he moves up to the next gen, it can go back. This is the first. So this is like I think the first time you'd be like, oh yeah, it can go between different games as long as it exists in the Pokedex.
Well, that's not bad. I like that.
So you can transfer them between generations and go back and forth. The last time you were able to do something like this was Gen 1 and 2, where you can send a Pikachu to and from like Gen 1 and Gen 2. But you couldn't send like, the Gen 2 to Gen 1.
Yeah.
So like, you can evolve a Primeape to Annihilate and then send it to Arceus or Sword and Shield because it doesn't exist. But you can send a Primeape to Legends or Sword and Shield or BDSP because it exists in the Pokedex.
That's very insightful.
Yep.
But other than that, I ain't got anything else.
Alrighty, guys. You guys have a good one. Good luck shiny hunting this community day, and we'll see you guys next week. Oh yeah, and good luck on the Shadow Mewtwo's.
And good luck shiny hunting this Sunday. You ain't gotta do this.
Okay, I accidentally hit stop.
I told Brandon it's okay. He doesn't have to do this, but fine, I'll do it. And good luck shiny hunting this Sunday. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.